The Night Shift is a real-play D&D video and podcast series for mature audiences. Content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions.
Last time on the Night Shift.
I shed a tear for the dagger.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss that dagger.
That was
I'm going to miss you having that
That was
dagger.
some mystical shit right there, Kestrel. That was well done.
I can't scrape together gold. My soul's already sold. So if you're trapped under a spell, I wish you well. And if a creature roams your streets, you do better to retreat. 'Cause if you want it done right, don't hire the night shift.
I think as you guys kind of make your exit, I'm assuming quickly, it does become clear to you that ever since you've sort of come out of this area where everything was decaying, even though you weren't under the curse actively, you were still very foggy. You didn't really realize it at the time, but it was very hazy. It was having an effect on your abilities, and now you feel much stronger, smarter, virile, aware, dexterous. Everything feels...
Oh, maybe that's
Not
why
as
our rolls were
slow.
shitty.
Yeah. Not as slow
Yeah.
anymore,
Let's hope
mate.
that's the cause.
Dice are role-playing.
Thanks for that pat on the ass, but I'm not as slow anymore.
Hey, not at all. By the way, that was a really powerful stab you did in his chest.
Did
That
you
was
see that he
awesome.
didn't bleed at all?
It was pretty fucked up.
It was
pretty
weird.
I agree. I mean, what Kestrel just did, I tell you, was pretty fucking weird, too.
What if he
How'd you
was-
know all that?
Maybe he was full of turtle jelly instead of blood, though.
I thought that's why I felt so sluggish.
Feels like I was going to help, and then it all was over before it.
Bill, you did good.
You did
I was
great.
just getting in there, and
You
then,
did great.
you know.
The main thing, Bill, is that you didn't get eliminated. That's
So we're going to Highhome?
it's a high home.
We need to go see
meet
Cedric.
Cedric. Yes, that is, I believe, our next move.
And then next time, we'll kill the evil wizard.
Yes.
All right, let's do survival checks.
Hmm.
Oh,
Everybody.
gosh.
7.
11.
Modified 9.
Wow.
Can Bill roll as well?
Bill roll for the group.
Beat us all, Bill.
5.
Wow.
Y'all don't survive.
During 2 days of
You all
travel, you repeatedly run into people, and you can tell as you're walking away. It doesn't become conflict, but you can tell as you walk away, they absolutely knew that Tom was a halfling or maybe a dwarf. They seemed like very suspicious of you in all cases. None of them were warriors or anything, so you didn't have anything to fear from them. But you do walk away feeling like, all right, we are not traveling very subtly here.
All right.
And just a little reminder, there is a 2,000 gold bounty on each of your heads.
This is true.
Didn't remember that.
Who put that on the...
Davik.
Davik. Bastard.
Damn it,
I want to
Davik.
spit on the ground when one of them says something fucked up to me. Fuck you.
All right, mates, y'all reckon as we get a little closer to Highhome, maybe we ought to get off the beaten path here?
Yeah.
I mean, they look at
people have
me.
been
They
pretty
look at me
fucking
normal,
racist.
but
Yeah.
we're traveling with a turtle man and a lizard man and a halfling man,
And
Not a good look
half-elf.
for everyone.
a half elf. She looks pretty normal most of the time, but
Oof.
uh,
Wow. Pretty problematic
Yeah,
there.
that
That's
was
fine,
tough,
though.
Yeah.
It's normal. I don't look normal to you?
Yeah.
that's a good point. To me, you do.
Okay, where should we go?
What's geographically as
Yeah, well,
we're-
what kind
as
of lands
we're
are we in? Are we still like a
going
steppe?
towards Highhome? Is there like a mountain path that we could be taking?
So
Bill would know.
yeah. So all right. I know.
Yes, Bill.
Well, so Highhome is, as you all know, it sort of backs up to the mountains.
Yes, of course.
Sort of a natural wall to its back. And there's not a lot of sort of sneaky ways in, is my understanding. But we could not take the main entrance. That's something.
What about? I mean, what are the immediate surrounding wilderness? Is it forested? Is it steppes? Plains? All right. Do we have an apple cart? Does anyone have an apple cart?
Just like in their pocket?
Yeah,
or?
like
I mean, I don't know.
we
Have
shrink
some
one?
people with apple carts.
We can acquire one.
Huh? We do a little smuggling.
Let's ambush.
Like the old days.
Let's
Ambush.
ambush.
Let's hide out in the woods next to the road.
And send a raven.
Wait for somebody with an apple cart to pass by.
Yes.
I'll tackle them.
Yeah.
Oh no, we can
We'll steal their apple cart.
we can hide out in the bush, and then we can have Kestrel out on the side of the road like she hurt her ankle walking.
Yep.
Looking like
And
a
they're
victim,
stopping
yes.
to help,
Damsel
like
in
a victim.
distress.
Then we
Yes.
jump them.
Guys, you have money. You can just pay for the apple cart, right? Like,
We're limited now because Kestrel's
You could
cut
use
off. We gotta,
vines.
Alright.
It's
you know,
very true. Yeah,
yeah,
I
we gotta
don't
watch
have a lot
what
of
we
money.
have here.
We
okay.
have been traveling for 2 days, though. Everybody had a long rest.
Yeah.
So you're
And,
not at-
these
you're
are
not
all
at 2 hit
racist
points anymore.
assholes. I
Good.
don't feel that bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
with a
They
broad
are
brush,
pretty
all right.
racist. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's steal it. Can we sit? No, never mind.
What's the plan?
Is there anybody coming? I guess should we?
We can stipulate that someone at some point is going to be
Okay.
have a cart of some sort.
Let's just hide off the side of the road.
Okay. Kestrel
see
changes
them and then we just run off the road.
Kestrel changes into a puppy,
Yeah.
like the cutest little like puppy.
What is the cutest puppy? What kind of puppy would that be?
like my puppy, obviously. Well,
What kind of puppy?
no. I'm gonna speak directly to the DM. It's a white puppy with like a black spot over his eye,
It's like Snoopy.
and like
Yeah,
like a
beagle.
kind of
Like a
looks like
beagle.
a Snoopy dog.
A
She's
beagle.
describing my puppy.
Yeah. And
Cute little.
and I kind of sit and I whine.
It's very cute.
And then what are we gonna do?
We wait for someone to come along and see
And then
that
he's
puppy.
got to stop and help
steal
the
the puppy?
No, they're gonna stop and be like, "Oh, look at this cute little dog," and that's when we jump out of the woods and we beat them up and take their cart.
Just so I understand the plan. I just wanna make sure.
Please, because I need
You
to make
said
sure I
ambush
understand the
there,
plan as well.
Timbo.
The goal is to find someone who cares enough and is soft-hearted enough to think, "Oh, we should stop. What a cute little puppy."
Yeah.
And then murder?
No.
Theft.
Dude,
Oh,
No one
you
said
said
murder.
murder.
If they
Yeah,
You
resist.
said
Which is
murder.
kind
Oh,
of
okay. So
Yeah.
it is murder if they resist.
No,
But
relax.
if they put up a
If they-
fight,
if
things
they
happen.
attack
I mean,
us,
dude,
as we're trying
if they
to-
are nice, then maybe
Maybe they could
we
adventure
could,
with
like
us.
yeah, we could smuggle together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They have a chance.
You have a chance.
They have a chance. Yeah.
Ooh, we could say, look, if you take us and smuggle us into the city, you can have this puppy. And then once we get into the city, she could turn back into Kestrel. Like, the dog must have jumped out the cart somewhere down the road. I don't know. Thanks for the ride,
And
though.
also, there's a full-sized woman here who wasn't here before.
I love this
Crazy.
idea.
Well, she got on right
I
before
wouldn't
we
call it
got
a plan, but it's what you guys have.
Yeah. It's one of our
Kestrel's
better
sitting in the middle of the path,
looking
as-
bedraggled.
as a truly adorable puppy, whining.
Yes. Whining.
But like she has to look a little hurt or like maybe like really,
yeah, let's
yeah.
put her.
Yeah, gimpy
put her-
leg.
Give
You
her
got a
some
gimpy leg.
bandages
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
cute enough. I don't need a.
Oh wow!
I don't
okay,
know.
Never mind.
Yeah, she always
The charm
Yeah.
offensive.
But maybe you're
Yeah.
hungry or something. Is that why you're whining?
I'm whining
Yeah.
because I'm a puppy.
Big
All
puppy.
right,
Puppies
eyes.
whine.
let's sit back and wait for somebody to come by.
All right.
In short order, someone walks up. It's,
With a cart.
With a cart. He's a. You know what? We've overused apples. Let's go squash. He's a squash salesman.
Oh, okay.
Should
Got- He's got a squash cart.
Squash.
What did you want, T-Bob? I'm sorry.
Leaks.
Leaks?
Leaks.
Fine. He's a leek salesman.
All right,
Yeah,
I
hell
like
yeah.
that.
You guys like that better.
Yeah.
You guys are really weird about
Yeah.
vegetables.
Hey,
All right, so he's a leek salesman. He's got a
Coffee
big
would
cart.
be nice.
He's got his wife with him.
shit.
His 2 kids run up to Kestrel and start petting the ears.
Oh, this bastard.
What you gonna do now, huh? Go ahead, steal from the kids.
He's got kids.
I fucking dare you, you monsters.
Oh gosh.
Hey, you little runts, get away from my
T-Bob
dog.
is completely at a loss. That completely threw him.
Timbo, should you take the lead
So
here?
maybe as
like
I'm
you should take the
distracting
lead.
them.
I
Yeah.
I should not pop out the bushes first, or
No, you should
Atilius.
not.
Yeah, a giant dragon should not
I'm
be
gonna be
walking
like-
up to them at this moment.
Yeah, so I just kind of step out and I'm just wait, it's kids.
Oh wait, it's kids. I say, oh wait, it's kids. Is that what you say?
No,
Oh wait,
no.
it's
I
kids.
pop out of the bushes where I've been hiding and approach the children. Wait, hold on. Something about that sounds wrong.
And I try not to address the children. I address the parents. Hi,
I
Mike.
won't talk to the kids.
You found my pup?
The guy sort of puts his hand on a spear at his side. Yes. What are you doing in the woods?
I was looking for my dog. I couldn't find him anywhere.
He points at the dog.
Well, I see
He's
him
there.
now. He had ran off the path, and I went and looked for him, and then I heard you guys coming by. I was going to see if you had seen him, and now I found you and him.
All right. The only way then.
Can I be sneaking
What,
around back and climb in the back of the cart?
Oh, Jesus.
While he's
Yeah.
talking to Timbo?
Stealth check.
Oh, God.
Not a natural 20, but that's 20.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I want to climb and burrow into the leaks.
You want to climb and burrow it? Yeah. You're a leak boy now, huh?
Yes.
You guys heading into town then?
No, we're leaving town. We're going the opposite direction.
That's not good. We can't.
He's like, what?
The most intimidating thing you can do.
He goes, what?
Oh, and I need help getting into Highhome.
Oh, he points behind him and sort of angles his finger one way. You just go that way. No big deal.
They kind of need a car.
This is why I said she should have acted as if she was injured. So I got to get him to the vet in
I-
Highhome. Can you give us a ride to Highhome?
Can I borrow your cart?
Can you borrow my cart? No, I'm sort of using my cart.
Yeah, but I need it.
I'm using it, so it's a no for me.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, money. I could for money maybe.
I have a little bit.
At this point, Atilius comes out of the woods, full dragon style, screams, scares everybody to death. The kids and the guy run off. We jump in the cart.
Roll intimidation.
We're not dealing with these people.
When I see Atilius pop out, I'm popping out the leaks. Like, ah! So can he roll at advantage?
Yeah.
Can he roll at advantage?
Yes.
Roll again.
All right.
All right,
Yay.
all right. Intimidation is
18.
18.
This poor guy has a fucking heart attack. I mean, Jesus, guys.
And I got 2 leaks in my hand.
Why is that part of it for you?
Hit him like Farfetch.
These poor kids.
I just want to note that so far in this episode, the main way that you guys have dealt damage or distracted people is through farting and vegetables.
Yes.
I didn't
Yes.
inflict any damage. You wouldn't roll for that.
I
so.
would.
It's
Yeah,
true.
it's a permanent rule too.
And those 2 were also, they were intertwined, the vegetables and the farting.
Yeah, fair enough.
She's
Okay,
vegan.
so he leaps off the cart, and in a moment of what I would call chivalry, he at some point turns around and realizes his wife is still there and starts dragging her off of it as well. Goes and grabs the kid, and they just take off.
Is Timbo scared of the kids?
Yeah.
He's like,
I might as well.
That's Timbo's call, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just like, run along now.
Get.
Beat it.
Now that you guys have ambushed a small nuclear family, what would you like to do?
They were racist
Kestrel
anyway.
jumps up on the cart and just starts panting. I'm still the puppy. I haven't changed
I was
that.
about to say, are you still the puppy?
Yeah, in my head at first, I just pictured
All right,
Kestrel.
guys.
Yeah,
Guys,
like,
should we is there any way that we could?
No, front seat.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm riding the leads.
Front
I'm gonna
seat.
chill back here.
So
I feel a little bad about that.
You and I should hide
it's
in
all
the
right.
cart.
We needed
Yeah.
a cart.
Yeah.
We needed to be able to hide.
Yeah.
I can be visible. Bill knows how to
I
get
can be a
into
dog.
a side entrance here.
Oh, Bill should also be buried in leaks.
Yes,
inside of the shell. It's
absolutely.
going to be a tight fucking squeeze. back
I
there.
love
Yeah.
leeks.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
That's
Could we
great,
eat
Bill.
a few?
I mean, sure. If we stay underneath
Yes,
them,
this is the
absolutely.
best adventure we've had so far.
Come on in.
He
Glad you
gets
like
in
this,
there and he just sort of like shuffles around. His whole shell is fucking visible. Like he's a big dude. He's 800 pounds. You know?
It's fine. It's a
Hope it's a sturdy cart.
It's good.
Oh wait, just Bill, just like hide out in your shell, and you can just tell people that it's like a dead turtle carcass.
Yeah, it's just
or
a
something,
shell.
right?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yes.
shell. Yeah.
Well, it's just to hide
They'll
and protect you,
definitely
Bill.
get shell shocked.
I'm just.
Oh.
I don't have an inspiration to give you right now.
That's
but-
okay.
Yeah, you got one.
That's okay. I have
Yeah.
one. No.
I like that.
Yeah, I'll just say
Yeah.
I'm bringing a turtle shell back to town.
Shell dealer, exotic item.
Yeah.
Yes.
So y'all eat all
Table.
the leaks. This is no longer
Yeah.
a leak cart. It's a turtle shell
Oh,
cart.
wait,
It's
this
fine.
plan
And
could go
leaks.
awry. All right, let's keep going.
We'll make sure there's enough leaks to hide under for you guys. All right. So we make way towards.
Yeah, essentially
Highhome.
you go around. You can tell from this distance. The road that is the largest road is clearly going to be the one that goes into the main gate at Highhome, and you can tell there's all these other little roads that branch off in other directions. And so, I think Bill sort of points you at one. He doesn't seem super confident, but he seems to have a sense. If that helps. All right.
Who's most bribable? Do you think? You two decide.
the most bribable.
We don't want them knocking on the shell. They'll quickly figure out that there's a real live
Bill will pop his head
Jack
out.
is
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
like,
turtle in
"Hello?"
there.
If I'm gonna bash a guard's skull in, I'll bash. a guard's
No,
skull
no,
in.
no.
I'm-
See, that's why I wanted to
Okay,
have
so
this
wait, so
conversation
we're
If someone
saying-
knocks
before.
on Bill's shell, he will pop out and say, "Have you heard about our Lord Jesus Christ?"
No bashing heads here, Tip.
So
Come on.
So wait, we're looking at guards right now
That's what I do.
in front of the gates.
Well, I think it's like all the entrances are kind of off in the distance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you haven't even seen the entrances yet. You're
Alright.
actually just on paths of all kinds right now.
Yeah. So we follow Bill's advice towards one of the side gates. Perhaps.
All right. So as you get closer, you can certainly tell by the volume of people who are around. But you know you're getting close to your destination when the spires of Highhome begin peeking over the horizon. The onion domes that sit on top of these towers are colored in spirals, red and white, blue and white, silver and green, all different kinds of colors. It's a very colorful city, even from afar. And it has a fantastical effect. The towers themselves are thin needles that stretch up and pierce the sky. And it's not hard to understand how the city got its name. They live high off the ground. You walk in through what is clearly not the main gate, a secondary or maybe even tertiary gate. There's basically just enough room for the apple cart to even get through. You can tell from a distance.
Leak cart.
Yeah, leak cart.
Leak cart. You're so right.
Thank you.
Leak and exotic dealer's cart.
Yep.
As you approach, there are 2 guards standing outside the wall. And you can see they're sort of checking people in, asking a few questions each, that sort of thing. So you're essentially standing in line right now.
Yep. That'll work. I just try to act like nothing is out of the ordinary.
Oh yeah, you're still a puppy?
I'm still a puppy.
Hell yeah.
I want to make it known for everybody that was your chance to plan for when they ask you these questions, but you guys didn't take it. It's fine.
What?
You
That's
told
insane.
us all you
We already
do
know,
the guards,
right? Hey,
dude.
exotic turtle salesman.
I'm with you. It's a weird spot. All right, you get up to the front. One of the guards. All right, name.
It's Timber.
Could you spell that?
So you I am.
No, not you.
That's my dog.
Oh, right.
You can relax.
It's a long
mate.
day.
Just ain't dog.
Mondays, am I right?
Look, I understand that it's a doozy out there, but yeah, it's just my little puppy.
Timbo. All right. Do
Uh-huh.
you have a surname?
Everdure.
Everett.
Yep.
Should you be?
Timbo Everett.
Yeah.
I think
Shit.
you
Yeah.
might.
So you didn't think that through at all, did you? I was like, why is he telling him his real name?
I think I've heard your name around.
Well, I'm a pretty well-known fella.
For what?
Doing all sorts of adventuring and stuff.
Okay, so like as a dog, I reach up and I grab his like little clipboard scroll or something that he's writing on, and I just start.
He's a lively little thing. Come on, let it go. Stop. Stop it. Heal. Can you make it stop?
No, probably not. You're just gonna have to let us through.
Wait, what? He lets go of the clipboard.
Tell him,
I'm trying to look around. Is it just these two guards?
tell him
Just these
tell
two
him you
guards.
spell your name differently.
But there's a whole line of
A whole lot of people behind you. He sort of like puts his hands up and
Crap.
lets Kestrel the dog have the clipboard. All right, well, I've got another one, I guess. So have a good trip, I guess.
cheerio.
Enjoy the city.
Will do. We start pulling the cart through the gates.
You guys pull the cart through the gates, and the gate slams shut behind you, and you see the guards like conferring immediately.
So the gates are shut now.
Yeah, like a big iron gate slams
Behind
shut
us.
behind
Yeah,
you.
behind
So you're in the
us.
city.
We're in the
Good.
city,
We
but
wanted to be in the city.
Back us up
I see no
to an
problem
alley.
with that.
Whatever.
We got to get to the grimiest part of the city, the underground.
Or I kill these guards.
no.
Timbo, no.
Too many
They're
witnesses.
gonna talk.
You shouldn't have told him your name.
I realize that.
Yeah, to be fair.
But they know my name, so I think I should kill them.
He said Timbo, and they said, "Do you have a surname?" And I watched it hit him. And he was like, "Oh, right."
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say something else, but no,
Forgot
he did
we're
not.
wanted people.
we need to get to a secluded area so me and Chuck can get out of this car.
Yeah, I'm just
Figure out
the smell of leaks is overpowering.
And Bill's been eating a lot of them.
really
and he
think
keeps
I need to
farting.
kill these guards.
We're losing all our cover back here.
Let's go. We can like shave
Let's-
your head or something.
Let's go find a
So
bar.
they're letting us go.
Oh, they're talking hurriedly. You,
Yeah,
you can
we
tell
need to-
they're hatching some sort of
Just
scheme.
these two guards.
Yeah, on the
at
other
this-
side of the iron gate.
but we
They're
need
on
to
the
go.
other side of this iron gate.
We need to hurry
They're still
up.
on the outside.
Bro, there are witnesses.
They're still on the
everywhere.
outside.
Yep.
Let's
Okay,
go.
then let's
They
just
should've
go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right,
Let's
all
hurry
right.
up. Let's go.
We just start moving
Left.
Not yeah, just at a normal clip, but like to try to get around some corners to where we're out of any eye line.
Gotcha. Sort of take a mazy approach to it.
Yeah.
As you're sort of getting out
Yeah,
of,
what are we seeing in the city? What's the city look like?
let's all roll perception checks.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Boys. 10.
17.
15.
Wow.
Look at
It's
that.
it's a good group check.
Starting to roll again.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
away
it's-
from that damn dragon bone, please.
I think it's safe to say you're already not in the nicest part of the city, right? You came
Perfect.
through like a
Good.
Coffee shop.
service exit essentially.
I need a beer now after that. Stressing.
This is certainly not like the dregs in Dragonspear. This is I'm sorry, in Nesthaven. This is not like the worst part of the town, but it's not the best either. Lots of people hustling to and fro. If you were in the worst part of town, you'd see almost no kids. You see plenty of kids running around the streets and stuff. Not a lot of storefronts, which is a little weird. And, typically if you had a cart or something, you were entering this part of the city, there would probably be storefronts or warehouses or something. It's all these spires, and these spires make up the entire city essentially. There's very very little low-hanging buildings. Tom, I think the one thing you really notice is that as you guys are turning the first really big corner that takes you out of view, you can see that the guards are now standing on top of the wall you came through and pointing in your direction.
Looks like we've snagged a tail, ladies and gentlemen. Those guards up there are, I think they found us.
I knew I should have killed him.
No, again, I think
No.
there were a lot of witnesses. I don't know
Too
if
many
that would have
people.
worked out.
A Also, they were on the other side of the gate.
I'm just gonna kill them later.
We need to get off the road. We need to get like.
I agree with that.
Underneath.
Let's find a
bridge
coffee
or
shop.
Spire or something.
Why is that always y'all's first play?
It's a good.
You
It's a
should
good
be
idea.
like prepared for that.
It's
by
where
now.
you
I
go. It's
know.
where you go for information.
I should, but I'm not.
All right, get to a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Get me.
Do we?
We
cold
Do you
brew.
think-
search out we search out caffeine high.
Yes.
Caffeine.
Yep.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Bill's driving the carriage. There's a lot of. Unfortunately, you guys have been stopped for. It's been like half an hour. You're in the middle of Dragonspear.
What is this Baton Rouge traffic?
I hate traffic.
Bill goes, I'm so sorry. I tried to talk to the carriage ahead of us, and they said that there was really nothing that they could do. And then they called me some names.
Bill, if you can't get us around this traffic, I'm going to go berserk.
Oh well, don't worry about that, Timbo. Here I've got some delicious drinks. I've been meaning to show you anyway. Look at this ale here. Look at that. What's that right there on the front?
Well, it looks like my father. It's berserker mode. A Baltic porter with coffee and cocoa nibs.
Oh wow.
In the background, Kestrel is singing, "Party carriage, party carriage."
This will take the edge off. I might be okay sitting in traffic in this carriage, party carriage. If I have a little berserker mode from Southern Prohibition Brewing over there in the fine state of Mississippi.
Oh man, we should.
Ooh, it's got coffee. Now I've got caffeine. I'm just,
Kestrel is wired now.
I am wired.
Well, you're gonna have to beat me to that stripper pole here in the party carriage. I'm about to hop on that thing.
Wow.
I'm about to spin around it like a little top, like a little spider monkey.
Hey, wait, Tom.
Go ahead.
Wait, Tom. Wait.
Come on.
Wait.
Is this 3-drink Kestrel
Wait.
coming
I think this is
Wait.
it. We're seeing it now.
Party carriage. Party. Look, watch this. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna spin around. And I'm gonna do a flip, and I'm gonna land in Timbo's lap. Here we go. Oh!
Crikey, you
You
missed,
have to
mate.
roll for that, dude. You gotta roll for that.
Acrobatics.
I rolled a 2. What does that mean?
Oh yeah, he does a flip and he lands.
Timbo, I guess you're pretty happy to see me.
Wrong pole, mate.
I didn't know that I was doing such a good job. I almost wish that I had it. Yikes.
I guess that's berserker mode now.
Yeah, I
Bill
think.
rolls up the window between his compartment and yours.
Yeah. I gotta want to see this.
Well, this party carriage is
Where did this berserker
Quite
mode
fun.
come from?
Well, our good friends at Pelican Craft Brands have once again stocked our fridge with the finest of ales from around the entire realm. And berserker mode here, the Baltic Porter with cocoa nibs and coffee from Southern Prohibition Brewing over there in Mississippi. A great beer. Tilius, I know you're a big fan of Southern Prohibition.
I'm a very big fan of this beer and the brewery. They make tasty ales, and this Baltic Porter hits on all the right notes with the coffee flavors.
Hey, do you want to smell each other, Attilius?
Sure.
Oh my
And then
god.
Tom and Attilius start making out in the party carriage.
In the party carriage.
Party carriage.
Kestrel
party
leans over and
carriage.
throws up over the side.
I mean, we could be having more fun somewhere else, maybe, but I don't know. Like,
I'd like to get stuck in traffic with you fellas more often, I think.
Berserker mode.
Indeed.
So what's this game, Magic the Gathering? What I've heard that.
Well, do you have some money that you want to spend?
Always.
Yeah.
You wanna
Because
wait?
there's a lot of magic out there.
You have a lot of
If you really wanna
disposable
go down
income.
this- if you want to go down this whole, Little Wars has a great magic community, don't they?
Yeah.
Every
Little
Friday
Wars.
night?
That's actually where I heard of it.
Look, I mean, if you haven't heard of Little Wars, you're watching this. It's a game shop in Baton Rouge. It's absolutely incredible. Whether you want to play Warhammer Fantasy, Age of Sigmar, D&D, Blood Bowl, 40K, any tabletop gaming, any board games. I mean, I love going to Little Wars legitimately.
So it's not just straight like fantasy and D&D stuff. You can, like you said, tabletop games like board games and stuff.
Everything.
I've learned one of my favorite card games there ever called
What?
Dutch Blitz.
Huh.
Have you ever heard of Dutch Blitz?
Dutch
Blitz?
It is a wonderful good game.
Whoa.
Oh,
And,
John, tell me
and
more.
it is
I'm
so
intrigued.
crazily addictive. Like a bunch
Ja?
of my friends over there play it, and it is so much fun.
It's just
Wow.
with the cards, like a normal deck of playing cards?
Yeah, I'll show it to you later. Yeah.
Wow.
You're gonna wear some wooden shoes or something too?
I mean, it's cool though. It's like you said, Chuck. So it's not just D&D. It's stuff you can go in there and you can test games. Like you can run through games that
Exactly.
you maybe want to buy. They'll play them for you. They'll DM it, run it, whatever. You can rent games. You can just bring friends in there and go play games. Like
I've also
it's
gotten
incredible.
a lot of my dice over at
Yep.
Ah,
Little
okay.
Wars. A lot of good paraphernalia.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we used to have problems like finding a house to play a board game that night. Like everybody had kids or whatever else.
Yeah, just go to Little Wars.
Go to Little Wars. You don't have to like reserve a table or anything. You just show up. And
Yep.
as long as nobody's on the table,
You play.
I think now you're starting to have
Oh,
to
yeah.
reserve
It's
a
probably
table
crowded
now.
enough now.
It's a little
Yeah.
bit
A
more
few years
crowded.
ago. Yeah. So and you just set up, play. They're awesome at like they'll walk you through whatever game. They'll show if you're looking for minis, they'll come and show you which ones are where. I can't tell you how many times I have put off my D&D prep until the last minute and then had to go buy a D&D mini an hour before a game starts.
Yeah.
And somebody walks up and says, "What are you looking for?" And I'm like, "Oh, I need like a goblin rogue who also has a hat for some reason." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, we got that right here." It's pretty crazy how much stuff they have now. Because in years past, when you went to a gaming place, it was like slim pickings. Now, that place is stacked to the rafters with.
Yeah, they have a wall of miniatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah,
entire
and-
store.
And even though you could probably get a lot of that stuff on Amazon or like other internet stores, you go there for the community,
Yeah,
for the
yeah. You're supporting
being
local.
there with your friends. Yeah, and absolutely, you want to buy local and support.
Your FLGS, your
people.
favorite local game store. They are they're the best. And there's for the Marvel heads out there. There's a new Marvel game that they're all very obsessed with. That is kind of sweeping the store. I heard. And so if you want to play it, you can actually just go in and ask Van, and they'll run you through a game.
What's it called?
Can't remember that. It's not the LCG. It's not Marvel Champions, which I think is what the LCG is. It's a it's a miniatures game.
Oh, I like that.
Well, I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
where
about.
like
I
you
know what
think
you're
you
talking
battle like different. I don't know if it's objective based, but you have a squad basically. So, is that what it is? Marvel Crisis Protocol. Okay, there you go. So check that out. They have it there, and it's a huge community right now at Little Wars for you Marvel guys.
There you go, right off of
Girl.
Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge. Little Wars BR on Instagram. Find them on Facebook as well.
You guys arrive at the Caffeine High,
Yes.
and I'm assuming get coffee.
Was it a
That's
Spire?
the name of the. I
Yeah.
love it. Oh my god! Did you come up with that?
Yeah. Did,
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Because we're in Highhome.
Oh, he
See?
should get an inspiration dialect.
He already has one. You have to use it, otherwise I can't give you another one.
That's
Fine.
fair.
Fine.
I really should have used it.
So
in
did they have to
last
go up
night.
a Spire to get into the Caffeine High? I'm assuming.
Yeah, so you essentially walk in through the door, and you have to climb like 3 or 4 stories.
Well,
before you actually
we're
get
not
to this
going
place.
inside.
You're not going inside.
Well, I mean, no, right? Chuck, are you?
Nah, I think
I'll
we
go-
should-
I'll go
we should-
inside and
We
get
should
a bunch
stay
of
in the
car.
car.
Yeah,
We
you
should
go
stay in
bring
kids.
the puppy to the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody bring the puppy and go up to the
Dogs
coffee
are
shop.
allowed.
Good news. It's a
Caffeine
dog-friendly
High.
place.
Yeah, I
so
get it.
not every Spire is so puppy-friendly, but
Hey,
Caffeine
give me
High is.
give me a grande cold brew.
You got it.
I'll
You
take-
got it, mate.
I'll take what Tom's having.
All right.
2 grande.
Bill's like, I don't drink coffee.
Hey, get
Maybe
Bill,
some tea?
Nope, that's got caffeine as well.
get Bill some milk.
Milk.
Not white tea.
Just milk. You want that like
Calm down.
steamed milk, frothed milk, just cold milk?
Just cold milk.
Yeah, don't let it get too warm.
All right. No problem.
Give turtle.
Doesn't Bill seem like the kind of person who would just drink milk?
Yeah.
Hell
Or
yeah, it's
apple
delicious
juice.
cold
And like
Yeah.
it might be a little too spicy for him. You know what I mean? All right.
If it's chocolate milk, he's having a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like getting wild and crazy at Bill's house. All right. Yeah, you go in, you
Yeah.
get the coffee, no problem.
Take a look around. Is Zedric in there?
No, no, that doesn't just happen to be in the one place that you stop. But hey,
never
you know
know.
what? Can't hurt to ask. Can't
That's
hurt to
exactly
look.
right.
I mean, Zedric loves coffee.
Right.
I don't know why he wouldn't be there.
So the thing is,
To
that
be honest.
I wouldn't say that he loves coffee. I would say that he loves alcohol.
that was
Yeah.
the
And that
one thing.
coffee
But
is like
he loves coffee by extension.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
No, no, but what I'm saying is he does love
so
coffee, though.
basically 50-50
He,
shot.
yeah,
we
he
found him at
fucking
a
loves
coffee shop.
coffee.
I'd say
Yeah.
it's a 90-10 shot that you're going to find him at the coffee shop, and
Yeah.
a 90% chance you're going to find him at a pub of some sort.
Yeah.
But yes,
50-50.
this
got
is
it.
one of the 2 places for sure.
Ask them out.
Well, that's
Maybe-
okay. I mean,
maybe
that's
they-
how
maybe they
that's our usual go-to is a coffee shop and then a bar. So
I just talk to the barista as I'm ordering a glass of milk and a couple cold brews and some
Kestrel yips.
Ooh, get her one of the puppuccinos.
Yeah.
a puppuccino,
I absolutely
Yeah.
want a
Yeah.
puppuccino.
a cubano for me. And I just asked the friendly barista there, is the barista friendly?
I was about to say, you just assumed that. Not now. No, now he's really pissed off. It's been too busy. It's been a long day. It's one of those hipster places where he doesn't really need your bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
but like I'm whining
Say,
and I lick his fingers.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't like dogs.
Ooh.
Oh.
You're a
What?
monster.
Never mind.
He's like, keep your dog away from me, please.
And it's going to leave a really good tip, too. Now you've insulted my puppy. Zedric hadn't been here around here today, has he?
I don't know who that is.
You don't
but
know
no,
Zedric?
I don't think so. Did he have a dog?
I don't think so.
Well, I don't know, man. Do you want coffee? Are you gonna
Yes.
have coffee?
I
There's a
ordered
coffee
the
shop.
coffee already. I'm waiting on you to make the coffee.
He makes the coffee. He gives it to you. Scratch a gold piece out or whatever.
Yeah. All right. I'll scratch a gold piece out. No problem. It's worth it.
All right. What I want you to do,
Yeah. Good.
Timbo.
They have
Let-
drink
Man, I'm
trades.
down to 149.
Oh, yeah, naturally. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just wondering. He has like
Drink
4 or 5
trades.
drinks. How's
He's
he gonna
got
carry them all?
5 drinks. Actually, he's got 5 drinks. Although one of them's a puppuccino. So
Yeah,
like,
no,
that's
she's
pretty
licking
light.
the puppuccino.
Yeah, I'm already
Well, yeah,
in.
but she can't exactly hold it in her puppy hands. You know what I mean?
No, he put it on the countertop to piss old boy off.
And you order cold milk, like as cold as you can get it. And he's
Yeah.
like, "All right, man, I guess."
You put some ice in that milk.
Make a survival check.
A survival check. Are they poisoning my
Yeah.
cubano? The roll is a 13. I'm proficient, but a +0. So 13.
But he's proficient.
I think it occurs to you as you're walking down the stairs that exit the caffeine high that there are little windows, little like picture windows when you take this spiral staircase. And at some point, it just occurs to you, I should look out. You sort of sit on the windowsill and angle your head out, and I'll come back to you. The other 3 of you, or the other 2 of you, plus Bill, you're just sitting in the cart, right? You're hidden.
Yeah, we're
under a
hidden
bunch
in the
of
leaks.
I think at some point you probably do have to tell Bill to slow down because
Yeah, he's eating all the leaks.
Yeah.
he's
God damn it.
He
He won't
cannot
stop.
help
No wonder I need some milk.
God damn.
he's like, oh, okay, yes, of course, I'm sorry. At some point, somebody just walks up along this cart, and you can see, I think Tom specifically can see, they're just like taking armfuls of leeks. They're just like grabbing them all up and putting them in bags, like just as many as they can possibly get. all at
What?
once.
People are stealing the leeks out of the cart.
I can see that.
What do we do?
Hold on, let's think.
Bill goes, do you want me to finagle them? Do you want me to fight them?
No,
I'm
we
gonna
need
fight
you
them.
to stop eating the leeks,
This is
Bill.
fart. They smell horrible right now.
You should do it.
Eating
That
so
would
many
they wouldn't
leeks.
So
want
much flatulence.
fart smelling leaks. They wouldn't want that.
They would think they were rotten. It's a good idea. Bill fart.
I can't do it for this episode, but for next episode, there is absolutely a quota on how many times you can say fart.
All right, I'm gonna do
Pass gas.
prestidigitation,
Yes.
and I'm gonna make like no, I'm not going the fart route. I'm gonna make like a little like alarm, like a little like whip 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 whip.
Oh, good. Draw more attention to the
Chill out, we gotta get stop stealing.
Everybody
If they
knows
keep
what
stealing
a
the leaks, they're
car
gonna see
alarm
us
is.
underneath there. Underneath the leak pile.
Roll deception,
Oh no.
which you were very good at.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a 24.
Let's go.
You can hear someone go, put it back, put it back, put it back. And they dump all the leaks back in and run off.
All right, and then I'll stop prestidigitation.
Timbo, when you lean out the window, what you see is someone just rifling through the cart, grabbing as many leaks as they possibly can. And I think at that point, you're like, I got to get down there fast. So you scramble down. You kind of arrive right as they're taking off, and the alarm, quote unquote, stops going off. To find your
That's
cart.
right. You better run.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Did you see those guys that were scared of me?
Good job. Hey,
I scared them away.
did you get that coffee?
Yeah, yeah.
Is Bill's milk cold?
It's ice cold. I mean, the guy up there was a little bit of a dick. He might have been high. I don't know, but he was definitely a little bit of a dick. He was, but I got the coffee.
Okay. Do you hand it to Bill?
Yeah, I passed the coffees out.
Bill, is it cold enough?
We put Kestrel down on the top of the cart, and I put her little puppuccino in front of her.
Oh, that's cute.
You should keep picturing my puppy. And it is cute.
You should. It's a really cute puppy.
All right.
Now you get a puppuccino for him on the way home.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Bill sips his milk. Oh, that's the stuff. That is what I like. Thank you.
I can cool it off with prestidigitation if you need me to.
Oh, he goes, oh, please, please. And he extends his milk through a bunch of leaks.
Literally.
This is titillating radio, by the way.
Yeah.
All right.
He called the
where's you
podcast radio.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Drink.
Jeez. How old are you?
Would you say it's been about an
Bro.
hour since I turned into a puppy?
Not quite yet, but yeah, before you get to the next place you're going.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna continue to stay as a puppy as long as I can.
Did you learn anything about Cedric?
The asshole up there doesn't know him.
Did you ask? did you ask like anybody else in there?
No, I didn't. I didn't even see very many guests in there. Really, I didn't look around that much. I just talked to the barista.
Okay, so
he
Kestrel,
didn't know
The
Cedric.
coffee's good though.
Kestrel
coffee
as
is
a
good.
dog, you would have a flask on you, huh?
Yeah, I would.
You
I
think
would
you'd
have
have
a
fun?
flask on me.
Okay,
I mean,
Kestrel
I'll,
as a
I'll
dog,
write it down on my
like-
equipment list.
Like points with her nose. You know, like
Nudge
you
you,
like,
like-
yeah, like one of those positions that
pointers.
like a pointer dog would do.
That's what my puppy is. Half
okay.
pointer.
That's what I thought. All right. At the flask, like guys, bar time.
What's Kestrel doing?
Why is she poking at you?
She's nudging my flask with her nose.
Maybe give her a little
It
bit.
is empty though.
Oh.
Oh, Cedric's not at a coffee shop. He's at a bar.
Oh. But
It's
what's
like,
the
a weird,
shittiest
it's like a
bar
weird
in
episode
town?
of Fantasy Lassie.
What'd you say, girl? Cedric stuck down a well.
Cedric's at a bar.
I should bring a rope? No, a shovel?
Hey.
Okay, I'll bring that.
So, does anybody know where any bars are?
I started looking up at the buildings on the spires.
Yeah.
See a
Any of
sign?
them look like a bar?
They all look like spires. Yeah, I mean, they all look almost identical.
There's just no
different heights.
signage in the
There's
city?
no signage in this whole
Christ.
city.
How did we find the coffee shop?
You
we-
basically walked up and someone told you. Like you had to ask someone and someone
Okay.
told you.
Let's just keep going down
Is there
this
anybody
way.
around to ask?
Yeah, it's a kind of a bustling street.
There's
So
not
I
like
think-
a Sky vodka bar.
Ooh.
I don't think we're allowed to do that
Oh,
from like a copyright
right.
standpoint.
Bro,
I don't
But
think
you,
Fair
it's-
you just
Sky
can't spell it with
vodka.
two I's or whatever.
Is there a local sugar-filled
Sky
spirits?
High. That's a good
I think
movie.
Sky High is probably
Sky
Yeah,
a
is a
different
good
kind of
That's a
bar.
great
It's a
movie. Yeah,
great
it really
a
is.
good movie.
Uh,
Agreed.
perhaps the Cloud Bar is out here somewhere.
Yeah, I think in short order you find the Head in the Clouds bar
Head in the
and,
Clouds. Perfect. Yes.
Cute.
and make your. At some point, Kestrel is gonna transform into not a puppy anymore.
Yeah.
Before we arrive there.
But I have a cloak, so I kind of tug it over
Hide
to hide
those
my
ears,
ears.
girlfriend. Jeez.
All right, so what do we do at the bar?
It was just,
We're in the lead
Yeah.
cart.
Yeah, you still can't get out.
um,
If you go in there, ask them if you can get a cloudy with a chance of highball.
Oh, that's a good one.
A double.
See if they have a trench coat so I can ride on Attilius' shoulders and we'll look like a human.
I will acquire a trench coat. Yes.
That's a great idea.
This is.
So you're going in. Kestrel, are you going in?
Yeah, I'm going in.
All right.
I got a
and
hood.
then you guys are staying
We're
with
chilling
Bill.
with Bill.
Yeah. Make sure he doesn't
All
get
right.
all the leaks.
Up the stairs I go
Jesus, Bill.
with Kestrel.
Now we got dairy and leaks.
Hey, guys,
Oh God!
while we're
I hope you're
gone,
not lactose intolerant.
while we're gone, keep an eye on the leak cart. All right.
Don't worry, we actually.
Those guys were stealing the leaks last time, and I had to scare them away.
No, well,
It was.
From
Okay,
anybody
we don't
else's
have-
perspective,
we don't have time.
he's
You're
just
right.
talking to the leaks.
Yeah. Just walking by, just looking at this guy like, what in the hell?
What's this guy doing?
Fake name.
Yes.
Go.
Yeah,
All right.
Kestrel is already halfway up the stairs.
Perfect. I follow Kestrel.
Okay, you get up into the Head in the Clouds bar, and it's a pretty swanky joint actually. Pretty nice. You maybe a little underdressed, honestly. Maybe stand out in that way. What are we trying to do?
I get a Moontini.
The Moontini.
If you would use your inspiration dice, I'd give you more. He's trying to think of more now.
No, I
Yeah.
will. Need to use the inspiration dice at some point. Let me pick a
so
fight.
we look around to see if Cedric is there.
Yes, that's exactly right. We just look for Cedric.
I mean, perception roll, I guess. I don't know. Is Cedric there?
Well, I mean, as he's ordering the Moontini, you're scanning the situation.
Yeah, we're looking around, see what's
We're
going
putting out
on.
the feelers, you know. We're-
Someone roll perception with advantage.
Lindsay, you're rolling. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, good. It's with advantage.
Yeah,
you
good
get to
thing I
roll a
got
second
advantage.
one.
Oh,
There you go.
15 plus 2, 17.
17. No Zedric. However, as you're standing there for a few minutes, you do realize that the same person who walked in after you at the coffee shop just walked in after you at the bar.
Okay.
Pair of people, actually.
I talked to the barkeep. Hey, mate, you seen Zedric around?
Eh?
There's a friend of mine named Zedric. He comes here often, I think.
Okay.
No? Hadn't
No.
seen him? All right. Just thought I'd check. This Moontini's really nice.
I think you might be feeling the effects of the Moontini at this point.
All right, cool. Well, good day.
I nudge Timbo and I'm like, Timbo, those guys followed us into the coffee shop.
Should I kill them?
No. Just give me a minute.
Sure.
Play it cool.
I got your back.
I walk up to the guys that followed. And
So you're not a puppy anymore? You're done.
I was like,
That would have been weird if
No,
she
no,
just
no.
walked in.
That's why I was like, wait a minute.
no,
what?
no. I kind of like peer up from under my hood and I'm just like, I gotta tell you, you are not at all like your profile picture.
What?
What?
Well, I'm here. We answered the personal ad in the Highhome newspaper. No, that's not you. You don't like pina coladas?
Getting caught on the rail. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Someone saw it. The guy that's with him hits him on the shoulder. Right. You're Kestrel Cochran.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't think so.
You are.
No, I like getting caught in the rain.
Is that a thing that Kestrel said? I don't.
No.
Is it like
no.
a joke? That I
No,
missed?
it's not a joke. I'm.
Well, that's. He points over at Timbo. That's Timbo Everdell.
All right, where can we take this? Where can we go
Yeah,
to have a more discreet conversation?
Completely agree.
Okay,
Let's go downstairs.
great, cool.
Downstairs it is.
He sort of like opens the door and sort of holds his hand out to kind of usher you.
Do you have a go cup for this?
Actually, as you're leaving, someone at the door is like, "You can't take that outside."
Yeah, I'll take a go cup.
Nope. There's no. I don't. What? No go cups.
A disposable cup to take this with me.
Not in our helm.
All right, I just down it. just then and one swallow down the rest of the Moontini and
And
walk down the stairs.
Oh no, I think I might regret this.
He doesn't have a telescope, by the way. He's just got his hand
No,
around his eye.
no, I'm looking through a hole in the car.
It's a leak.
Yeah,
No, it's a hole in the
car.
car.
Yeah.
I like that so much better.
He hollowed out a leak.
Can I make like a perception or some kind of check to see if these guys are like good or bad?
You
Just
can make
Or
an-
a check,
you can make
okay?
an insight check. Yeah,
Okay.
to see what their intentions are.
I'm really good at sensing people's energies.
I'm gonna use
So-
my inspiration.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Got
Or-
an 8.
Weren't feeling particularly inspired.
No.
Yeah, hard to get a beat on it. They haven't said a lot so far.
I'm gonna kill him.
Um.
You guys get to the bottom of the staircase.
I think Timbo's gonna kill him.
I've got my
To be
hand on the
fair,
sword.
you can say that at any given moment, and it would be true. You guys
feel
get to
his
the bottom of the
rage from
staircase,
here.
and I think no check needed. The first thing that you notice is that other than your cart, there's nothing on the street.
Oh shit!
No person, no carts. Whereas before it was bustling.
Wow, when did this happen, Timbo?
All right, mate.
Ilias, I was so caught up.
What's happening?
All right. What do you want?
Oh, sort of a mood change. You have a price on your head.
You can't have
Oh,
our heads,
are we
mate.
doing this? Okay, great.
The other guy sort of puts his hand up. We don't want to kill you.
Oh, you don't want to? Great. Just walk away.
Happy to, for a good price.
Oh no, I don't see that happening. No.
No conflict.
No,
I
I'm in a
figure-
really bad mood. I just gave up my dagger. My favorite dagger, a really nice dagger, and I'm really kind of pissed about it, so I don't want to give up anything else, and we're not
tell you
going
what,
with you,
I have
okay?
an entire cart full of leeks. You can have it. Take it all.
He sort of looks over your shoulder like, that's not enough.
Don't really have much more to offer, mate.
He puts his hand on the hilt of his sword, and
Put my hand on the hilt of my sword.
I think what Tom can certainly see is that a few people walk out from kind of all sides of this cart. When I say a few, I mean like 8.
Raid.
8 total, counting the 2 behind you.
8 total. Easy.
What's going on?
Look,
I
Don't
can't
want
see.
to have to kill you. Half the price, 1,000 per person, and I'll walk away.
It's a bit more gold than I have.
What do you have?
I can buy you a cocktail.
Kestrel puts a hand on Timbo's shoulder, and she's like, we're not paying them shit.
Next time on the night shift.
That'll help
no
you,
make
guys.
Yes,
Well, that already happened.
No, he didn't know he's yelling at us. He can be yelling at anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
Nobody sees
bluff.
us.
It's a
They don't
bluff.
know we're in
We're
the
hitting
car.
the fucking leaks.